right, guys, we're back. I'm in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And actually, we just did this because the technology failed us. But I'm in Rock Hill, South Carolina for the first time. I got an 8th grader in the car for the first time riding with recruits. We've had some of the best players in the state in the car, but never before an 8th grader. And so why Jahseem Felton, Westminster Catawba, am I out here riding around with a 14-year-old?
Because I'm not a normal 8th grader.
Why aren't you a normal 8th grader? You like 8th grader? You just tall?
My IQ, the way I play, how I just handle my business like I'm older, like a high schooler.
This fella right here is ranked #1 in the country by one recruiting service among 8th graders. That's a pretty amazing accomplishment to be #1 ranked by anybody. That happened a couple weeks ago. How big has the target been on you since that ranking came out?
It's been really big. Everybody wants to come from my spot, so they do anything. They talk junk about me. They try to foul me or hurt me in the games.
So you got seniors coming after you.
Yeah.
What do they say?
And they be like, oh, you're not. If I was in your grade, I'd be #1. You're not good at all.
So if I was 18, I'd take my 18-year-old self back to 14. I'd be #1. Yeah, you probably would. How did you get to #1? How did you develop your game to a point where somebody thought, besides obviously you long 6'4", and I know you can really handle the basketball, but how did you develop your game? Is it 2 hours a day in the gym? What is it?
2 to 3 hours a day. Summertime. Last summer I really worked hard. Like I worked at a summer camp there, but I stayed in the gym and worked out and never left the gym.
What gym is this?
Eat Academy.
Okay. So you're there all day long every day.
Yeah.
Where does that dedication come from? Most kids want to play, video games and watch TV.
I see what basketball can take you, and I can see, like my parents always say, you can rest once you make it, because then you have everything. So and I'm not the kid that like to just sit around and do nothing, just play video games. I want to do something productive, so I just go to the gym and work out.
College, any thoughts? Dream schools?
Dream school, Duke. Favorite college, Duke.
Anybody else? Is this Duke or bust?
Duke.
Coach K, you got to get him. That's it.
Duke and UNC, because my cousin went to UNC, Raymond Felton.
Right. Raymond Felton, your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay. I covered him when he was in high school. He played for Ladder. He had 41 points in the game. Nobody picked him to win. He had one of the most incredible games I've ever seen. They beat a team out of Winston-Salem Reynolds that was actually ranked at the time. Do you think that you really have a shot to make it to the NBA at 14 years old?
Yes, because I watch a lot of college and NBA basketball. The stuff they're doing right now,
yeah,
I can do. I have the same skill set. They're just older, stronger, athletic, and I know that's going to come. That's going to come once I get older. So yes.
So we got your coach in the car, Ed Addy, first year at Westminster Catawba. What type of player is this guy, and how good can he be?
I think Jahseem as an 8th grader, like I said, is as good as some of the best 8th graders I've ever coached, including Devon Dotson, who was a McDonald's All-American, Trey Wirtz, who was at Santa Clara, Grant Williams, who was a first-round NBA draft pick, just to name a few of the guys that I've coached when they were in the 8th grade. And I see Jahseem at that same level, and in some cases better than some of those guys. Not a knock on those guys who I think are just tremendous basketball players and tremendous students, but I definitely think Jahseem, if he continues to work, has that same type of potential of getting to that level, because he has the work ethic. He's extremely humble, and he wants it. He wants it. A lot of people play at that level and they say they want it, but they don't go out and do what it takes to get there. Jahseem is one of those few kids that does what it takes.
What's that saying? Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do.
Yeah.
How much better can you get?
I can get a lot better. My IQ can get better. I can get stronger, a lot stronger. And being able to talk to my teammates and communicate and be a better leader.
Is it hard though to be the youngest on the team and be one of the better players, because you kind of have to defer to the old dudes?
In the beginning, yeah, but now they can see like what I can do. They know I'm talking about, so now they listen to what I'm saying.
What's it like at school over here? Because Westminster Catawba, before Coach Addy got there, we couldn't find a winning season as far back as our records go. They won 16 games in the previous 4 years. You guys, as we film this, is 16-1 right now. I mean, how did that happen so quickly?
We just believed in the process. We believed in what Coach Addy said. Coach Addy won state championships, AAU championships with Gaston Day, Team Loaded. So we just believe everything he said. One of our mottos at our school is trust the process. We just got to trust what he says and we do it. We're trying to win a state championship this year and bring it back to Westminster.
What are you guys trying to do long term with Westminster? You want to make this a regional power? Is that even possible? Nobody ever heard of Westminster Catawba before.
My plans, like, I want to become a national team. So it's like IMG, Mount Vert, and them. So our name could be like top 5 in the list.
Is that possible? I mean, nobody's ever heard of this school before.
It can happen.
I didn't even know where it was to this shit.
One of the biggest pluses we have, Langston, is having a great administration. I mean, our athletic director, Tim Early, is one of the greatest athletic directors I've ever worked for. One of the best athletics I've worked for. We have a great staff, including our head of school, Mr. Scott Dillon. So I think we have just a really good nucleus of people that support us at Westminster Catawba, and they want the school to be successful. So that's huge.
You guys have some crazy fans. I'm going to come to a game this week, but you guys have some crazy fans when I see it on the film. I mean, and I wouldn't think that a school like this would have that type of support. Where does that come from? How does that make you feel to have just some of the most rowdy fans I've seen around?
I think it came from because the last couple years they was doing all of this, but they couldn't like back it up because their team might lose. But now they can just be reckless, do anything they want because we're winning.
Right.
Yeah, our student section is top notch. It's one of the best out there.
You gonna give them a lot to cheer about for the next 3 years?
Yeah.
When you think about what you want to do here as you have 3 years left, I mean, what kind of comes to mind?
I win a state championship.
One or more?
More. Run like 3 or 4 in a row. Well,
you know you're on camera, right?
Yeah.
You know people are gonna watch this.
I don't care. And to break a lot of records here, and just win games and make the teachers and fans happy.
That's what's up. All right, my man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.